final race for Ducati ends with success. Chaz Davies wins the season finale in Estoril, a moment to remember for the rest of his career.
Firstly, super pleased to be with the Go 11. They're like a family team and a lot of passion, and I can see that already. I've obviously only just joined, but it's immediately obvious. So that's the sort of group that you want surrounding you. And I've been in those sort of situations before in my career, and I always find that's when you have that kind of atmosphere, it's how it really does get the best out of me personally. There were a few moments where I thought, well, maybe this is the best way to finish. I won the last race, did my job, and go home and keep the head high. But something still burns inside me, and I still have scores to settle and things to races to win, and you know, I'm still very passionate about this sport, and I still put in the effort that's necessary to bring home those kind of results. And I think when the day comes where I'm really tired of it, I won't race. But you know, that decision I'm not ready to take. The base of everything starts with the material, because you need the material to continue the form that I had at the end of 2020. The starting point is that, and that was the base of everything, is to have the confirmation that I will receive the correct material. Because quite honestly, if it was anything less than factory support, I probably wouldn't be sat here today, because I'm here to win. I proved I can win. I feel like I deserve the material that I can win on. The support that I'm receiving from Ducati is to receive factory material. I'll be having a factory bike, at least at the beginning of the season, and then it depends on the upgrades that come during the season. It's too early to say how it's going to play out. Obviously, if I'm in a very strong position, then I think it's in the interest of Ducati and in the interest of myself that I get the full support, the same as the factory team. The starting point at this test and in the next test will be the bike as we finished in 2020. And obviously we finished with success, so it's the right way, I think, to start, especially having not rode for a few months, is to just start with the same base package and then start to introduce some of the changes. I've got a new crew chief in Pete Jennings. You know, it's really something that I've wanted for a little while now, is to work with somebody in my native tongue and be able to explain myself in depth and explain the history of the last couple of years. And really, you know, I really feel like Pete understands me already. We've only been sort of together for a couple of days, but he really gets where I'm coming from. So that's something I feel really good about. When you score the most points of everybody in the last 9 races, then it shows that we have some form, we have consistency, and that's what we need for the championship. Now we've got another winter ahead of us, where for sure nobody's sleeping here, so we need to not be sleeping too. And the key is to arrive at the first race with an elevated level. We can't rest on, yeah, we won the last race, but we can't rest on that. We've got to keep pushing on. You can't win in World Superbike if your head and your body and everything is not in the peak sort of condition. Certainly, I do believe that we can keep fighting for a title as much as anybody else here. We've proven it before. I proved it at the end of last year very recently, so I think yeah, there's definitely still belief there.